Alright, so, continuing on from last time, we, just got to Donut Island, and if anyone is wondering in advance why my brother is not joining me for this playthrough, because recently he actually started going to college, so unfortunately he does not have the time to do this with me, and, he's actually in the other room right now doing homework as well, so, don't want to pester him for a simple playthrough on a game that we've been playing since we were freaking 5, but I just want him to do well, so I'm not going to bother him with it. Anyway, moving on to Donut Plains. Donut Plains 1, this is probably his favorite stage in all of Mario, just because it introduces us to the Cape Feather here. And you're going to see why it's so broken in just a few levels, unless you've already, watched my previous run through. And, that playthrough did not actually keep track of all the Yoshi coins, unlike this, so... That's another reason I'm doing this. I think I may have already mentioned that in the first part. Just another excuse for me to get to play this game again. I will sing this game's praises to hell and back, if anything just for the control. It is easily the best control in any Mario game to date. And I think that's a fair assumption. Because, I mean, Jesus, the controls are just that tight. And I need to get hit there, oh well. Get that mushroom at least. And I had to backtrack, I just wanted to get the coin in the sky first. There's, in a couple select levels, there is, Yoshi coins, so I usually go after that first and then I backtrack, just to make sure that I get it, if anything. And I'm gonna go on the pipe here. And if you hit the correct order of coins on these blocks, you get a 1-up. There's a very, very easy stage in the game to rack up lives, though, so I'm gonna skip this. Just continue on. And I'm gonna go into the coin vault. And for anyone wondering on controls, there is a run button, a jump button, and a spin jump. And if you time your back presses correctly when you're in the air like this, you can make Mario fly like that. And there should be a Yoshi in here. And I won't be abusing Star Road to get to Bowser early. I'm going after every Yoshi coin in every single level, as I stated previously. But I will be going to Star Road early, if anything, just to gain access to all the Yoshis and make getting everything that much easier. So expect to see Star Road and Special early on. Got all the coins and got the secret. Take this route. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna go back in here first. Do the regular exit with Luigi. And I want my cape. Thank you. And I think, technically, since I didn't kill him, it will respawn the enemy. So I'm gonna do that right now. Get another cape. Okay. Get back on Yoshi. I just have to worry about beating the level. A couple of the things I did forget to mention with Charge and Chuck, he'll also throw baseballs, as you just saw down there. He'll also ram at you, and that ram can also go through blocks, which is needed to get through a couple of areas safely. At least on the GBA version, because for some reason, if you've seen the spinning blocks at all so far throughout the playthrough, you notice that they're spinning, and if that's, like, near a wall, or near inside of the level where you can clip into it, the game will just kill you. So you have to be careful with that on the SNES versions of the game. And for some reason, in the SNES versions as well, when you're running Yoshi, you can sometimes get hit just by a glitch while riding him, and it sucks. So you need to be careful of that as well. GBA port would fix all these issues, and if you're fine with 30 FPS and washed out colors, which I'm not, then that version is for you. And I hear my brother coughing a bunch in the other room. I hope he's doing okay. I guess just because why not, and because I love the guy, I'll talk about him for a bit. He unfortunately has a small number of allergy issues. He's been allergic to a lot of things since we were children. I want to say when we were an infant, he had infants, I think we were age 2. He had a severe allergic reaction where he unfortunately had to spend 3 days in the hospital, but he's grown and built up quite an immunity to a lot of things since then. And he's on his meds, so he's all good now, at least. It just sucks, though, you know, to hear your sibling in pain for a ton of time. Because, you know, they're family. You want them to be well and all that good stuff. And don't go on to that thing there, because it will crush you. It won't, again, going up, it'll stop at a certain point for whatever reason. And since a lot of levels in this game are named after food, I think of at least this color of these platforms. The one I like to think of them as cheese. Call me weird, but I don't know, I see cheese, and they got holes in everything. At least Spinies, move on. And if you hit the tape and build up 100 points by hitting them enough times, you'll go into a bonus game where you have to hit rotating blocks. They'll also cycle between the mushroom, fire flower, and the star. And reason I am not going after that is because, again, there's levels to easily rack up lives quickly, so I'm not bothering with it. And funny thing, if you actually screw up in the GBA port and don't get a single one-up from that minigame, Mario or Luigi, respectively, will lower their heads in shame. It's a bit funny to look at, honestly. I like doing this just for the heck of it, by the way. Don't mind me. And you'll occasionally see me duck into the music, too. I can't help it. I've played this game so many frickin' times. It's just that catchy as well. Impressively, a lot of the music in this game is actually different variations of the same theme. Friggin' swoopers. Hate swoopers. They look cooler in Paper Mario Fasten Your Door. I'm not dealing with Charger Chuck right now. And as I mentioned earlier, depending on what shell you eat, you get different properties with Yoshi. Blue one gives him flight. And now I've went ahead and unlocked the Green Switch Palace. And as previously demonstrated with the Yellow Switch Palace, it turns all the dotted yellow blocks into solid yellow blocks that contain mushrooms. The green ones contain cave feathers. And I'm gonna break the fourth wall right now. As we are recording this one right now, the first part is actually uploading. And I thought I would do that to not only save time, but it's been a while since I uploaded anything. A couple days or so. I'm trying not to take too long of breaks if I can help it. You know, if life gets in the way or I just need a break because of what happened at work that day, then I'm gonna need it from time to time. I can't really help it. And these are Rip Van Fish. I don't know why they never brought him back. You also have Cheep Cheeps and bloopers. And I'm gonna leave Yoshi behind here, like this. And then upon eating that, you'll want to hang left, because the next P-Balloon is right up here. On the right side, there's just like a Fire Flower, and Fire Flower is more or less kind of useless in this game. All it pretty much does is let you shoot balls and make money. Which lead to one-ups, but as I'll be demonstrating, you know, soon, because I keep mentioning it. I want to say it's after you get out of the Vanilla Dome. Spoilers, we go to the Vanilla Dome. You'll come across, I forget what the name of the level is, but it's really, really easy to rack up a bunch of lives there. I hate Rip Van Fish. They swim so friggin' fast. They just look a little bit freaky when they start moving, too. And if you're holding an object, like I just demonstrated there while in the water, you'll swim faster for some reason. I don't know what's propelling them forward, but, game physics? I don't know. I'm gonna take this with me as well. Carefully navigate through the frickin' bloopers. I really don't want to lose Yoshi here. Spit it out there. Spit it out back there. Frickin' blooper, come here, you. Now, you know what, I don't want to risk losing the Switch, so I'm just gonna let him go. For now. I like doing that at the end when I put in the key, too. I'm weird. I don't know, I just find it funny. And unfortunately here, I do have to leave Yoshi behind. Oh yeah, wait, you know what, I'm thinking of a different level. Never mind. But I'd say that's the... Well, I want to say it's the only water level in the Vanilla Dome. I will have to leave Yoshi behind. There's a vine that you come up to, and there's no Koopa shells at all to fly up with. It sucks, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna take the shortcut here. Continue running right. Let's go down here. Eat this Cheep Cheep because screw 'em. Yummy. I'm not gonna need this block. That switch serves no purpose other than to get the key. It's another level down. Thankfully, most of the coins are very easy to point out and collect. But there are a few that are particularly hidden, especially if you play in the GBA port with Screen Crunch. I'll probably point those out when I get to them. And as we can see right here, Luigi's Mansion before Luigi's Mansion. And I got hit like an idiot right there. Oh well. And these things, Eries, I don't know why they never brought them back either. that's all that's for. Okay. No Cape Feather? Oh well. Oh, I want to demonstrate something funny though, if you stare at these guys long enough. I'm far too easily amused by shit like that. And then I think there's also Yoshi Coin up here. It's a bit tricky to time at first. And yeah, I actually do need the switch. I'm gonna go on that door. And if I recall, there's one off to the right here. Okay, no there's not. It's to the left. I don't need this. Nonetheless, one of the ones is right here. One up. I don't need it. Frickin' booze. And the last coin is actually up there before the, there's this hidden boss in there. And this level, I think the only... Yeah, it is the only, ghost level in the whole game that has a boss in it. And really, really easy. You just wait for him to stop hiding and throw a block at him, and, he takes damage. Do it 3 times and he's kaput. Now, you can actually screw up here after beating the boss. If you keep picking up blocks and dropping them, you'll just fall through the pit. I did it by complete mistake as a kid, and it's still funny to me today, so... Anyway, just careful if you're not trying to die after beating the boss there. Okay, and I'm going to get the top secret area first. You gotta be kidding me. Freaking booze. Oh, could have died there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is lure a bunch over here and then run and spin jump. Okay, I'm safe now. And that is why I decided to do this first, to get the top secret area. By getting the top secret area, you effectively win the game. And what's nice about beating ghost houses is they are pretty much a way for you to save whenever you feel like it. And also another nice thing about this ROM hack is it saves not just your lives, it saves the power-ups and whether or not you're running a Yoshi. On the original, it would not let you do that. Not even on the All-Stars port. So, it's kinda nice. And, pardon me, breaking the fourth wall again. I'm just gonna see where we're at recording. Okay, you know what? That's actually a good place to stop. We've been going for a while here. So, I will see you guys in the next part for more Super Mario World Advance, and we'll catch you then. Peace.